and say, hey guys, it's Klaus. You know, sometimes you don't know what you're going to get when you start watching a video, but today, Black Creek is going to show us how to play the T-34-85M, the Russian medium tank, premium tank, tier 6, and he ain't going to be seal clubbing as top tier. He is bottom tier. Look at this. Bottom tier. And, you know, sometimes the games are pretty good, and there's no reason for artistic license and for artistic liberties to try and add spice and commentary into what would otherwise be a boring game. And he can't drive up the side there. He's a little driving challenged, but sometimes a player has such a good game that you don't have to flower the commentary with all sorts of adjectives and things to distract the viewer from the game in order to keep him compelled and, you know, still focused, because, you know, the game is so boring or so pathetic or the enemies are so useless that if not for the great and witty, funny, and sometimes ironic commentary that you get, you would switch it off, right? Sometimes the gameplay is so good on its own that there's no need for all those shenanigans. So here we go. Let's watch this guy, and I'll tell you, I learned a little bit about where to go on this map. Now, I'm not sure if he knew or not. Like, he's in a pretty good spot. Look, he's shooting these guys. Look at these lines of sight. I kind of didn't know this myself. Look where he is and look who he's shooting. I think he just got here by accident because he didn't know how to drive up he wanted to go to the sniping spot there, but he kind of screwed up and fell off because he can't drive very well, and so he said, oh, probably I'll just go here. I'm not sure. Maybe that was his plan all along. But to watch this, I mean, he's kind of just sitting here and he's taking shots. Oh, and that Cromwell, well, he's not a very good driver either, so, you know, he just drove into the wall and has decided to leave his ass sticking out, fluttering in the wind. And, yeah, that's good. That was the tier 6 on the enemy team. Oh, he had a big impact on this game. Well, Black Creek here as bottom tier on his team, he has a little bit more impact on the game. Now let's watch this. Like, oh, how many shots has he got so far? Like, he's just shooting over and over and over again, and he's got lines of sight way across the map, because this Paris map has these long streets, the streets of Paris, you know, that you can walk down with your lover and stop at a coffee shop and, you know, make sure you comment on her shoes and her purse, and, you know, maybe order a cappuccino and one of those little French pastry things with the croissants or whatever, right? So that she's happy, and you gotta order an expensive one, and then she'll be good to go, right? From La Parisian girl with the expensive coffee and the $17 for a croissant and a coffee, a baguette, right? I don't know where I'm going with this. Let's just watch the game. Like, he's done a lot of damage, and oh, he's like in the middle of the map now, and his team has won the south, so it's an easy win. Like, look at this. It's just he was in strange spots that I never go to, and they've seemed to work. And is he going to get hit by this big Russian TD, or is he unspotted? I'm not sure if he has. Yep, he's spotted now. And is he going to get hit? Do not get hit. Do not get hit. Like, look at this. He started on kind of looking down the road, shooting over and over, and now he's in the middle, shooting over and over. So I might have to try some of these spots when I play the Paris map. You tend to go to the same spots over and over and over again when you play. You know, you get your 1 or 2 or 3 favorite spots. And that's why it's good to watch some of these replays and not, you know, resort to just making fun of all the enemies. Because maybe every now and then there's a player like this guy who's figured out a couple of interesting spots to go on the map. And who'd have thought? Just go in the middle of the map, in the open, and just sit there as bottom tier and just shoot everyone. You know, I never really considered that as a possibility. There's a guy there. What is that, a scorpion? Shoot him. Like he's oh, finally someone has returned fire. It was a Russian tank. Well, that doesn't really matter. He's gonna shoot. Oh, he's got him. Look at this. He's in the middle. But what's his team doing? All those guys that were in the south, they're just slowly evaporating. Weren't there a whole bunch of teammates that had won the south and now they've moved into the enemy? I'm watching the minimap and I've kind of lost control of where the hell are all his teammates going? He used to have a whole bunch of them and now they're all gone. Well, let's watch Black Creek here. He's certainly not, he's been in the open the whole freaking game. He's just sitting in the open, but he's done some damage. You know, I'm going to let you in on a secret now. He makes one big mistake, and I'm going to point that out. And I have made that mistake. Oh, here's the Scorpion. He's going to shoot him again. Scorpion has no armor. Got him again. The Scorpion just hit his track, so he's got to get him before the Scorpion reloads. That's a tier 8. Amazing. Oh, he's missed. Come on, go and shoot him. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. And yeah, he got the Scorpion. But his team is still losing. He's bottom tier. He's racking up the damage. He's, what is he, around 3,000? Can you read the number there? He's still taking shots. How the hell did that miss? Come on. Oh, and what the hell? Trolled by a couple of shots there. And now this is his big mistake. He's loaded HE here. He's got HE loaded for some reason. Why the hell do you have HE loaded? And it might have been a mistake. It might have happened on its own. But you see that? He's got HE loaded. And watch what happens here. He's going to turn around. And he's going to go down the other way. There's going to be someone here. Okay. Okay, look at this guy. This guy's a one-shot. He's a one-shot. But, oh, he shot HE. And the guy shot him back. And that's the game. He's lost 500 HP because he was trolled by freaking HE. If he had regular round there, he'd have 500 more HP. Now let's watch what happens. It's 2 versus 2. This could be like a bottom tier carry, like an epic bottom tier carry. And where's the enemies? All he has to do is kill 1, maybe 2. His artillery could help. His artillery's done pretty good. His artillery is now pinging his location. Why? Who knows? Oh, and now look at this. He's trading. He could use that 500 HP now. If he had 500 extra HP, he could just go trade this out and be a hero. But he's dead. One shot of HE. Trolled by HE, could have killed that SU-100Y, but instead loaded HE. I think it was a mistake. But who knows? There's his teammate in the artillery. Can he win? If he wins this game, it's still an epic carry. Is he going to win this game? This guy has 2 camo nets. And let's look around here. There's bushes all around him. But he's not in a bush. He's got 2 camo nets, but he is not in a bush. He's kind of hiding in the open. And there's some bushes all around. Could go in any one of those. And as the enemy shot HE at him, and he's been trolled. But now he's loading regular ammo. And it looks like, well, this guy probably is AFK. And is it going to be? Yes. Sorry to say, it's a defeat. Look at that. Let's look at this. Look at how much damage he did. Bottom tier. Made credits. And you know what? HE. Do not load HE. HE sucks. It trolls you. And it's just don't load HE. You got it? That's the moral of the story.